Protect the Girl Child campaign is here to help raise awareness to stop the sexual and domestic abuse against women and the girl child globally. Now, I mean, we launched that about, what, 2 weeks ago now? 2 weeks ago. And we had a good turnout. We've had since then a lot of people sending us stuff. We're going to take up our guest here, Debrose. Just say hi to the people.
Greetings, Amiga family. How are you? I hope you're all well. Yes, this is me, Debrose, the Black Rose of Natural November.
That are happening around the world to women and girl children. So what we've been doing, bit by bit, we've just been sharing it with our listeners so they know that this campaign is eternal, it's ongoing, because as long as there is one girl child who's at risk of abuse, our work does not stop.
No.
So one of the other things that we got was that email. Would you like to share it with us, Debrose?
There.
Yeah.
Yes, I've just been made aware of this, and I knew of some that was happening in India, in Delhi, but I wasn't. This is the first that I've been made aware of this. Not that I should be surprised. Well, surprised, yes, but this is something that I'm going to be very reluctant to read out, but we do need to be made aware. And also, you're talking about the international aspect. It's also local as well, because
yes.
it's very hidden, it's very repressed.
Yeah.
And we need to talk more about this. So not just on the international, but in the local as well, because it's also happening within the community.
Right here. Right under our
Right
noses.
here, exactly.
Yeah.
Within our families. The more you speak about it, the more people bring it out and say, yes, either it happened to them, or they know of someone in their family, or they have a close friend.
That's right.
So it is on a local, national and international basis.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm going to very reluctantly read this out, but it is...
Just give us little bits and pieces. You don't have to go verbatim.
Okay, well, this is the youngest that I've been made aware of it happening in India. A 5-year-old being gang raped in Delhi. The police once again refusing to act. The men are being protected, trying to squash the rape report, and also they're beating up the women that are protesting against the atrocities that are still happening and that have been happening in that part of the world for a very, very long time.
Centuries.
Exactly.
Centuries.
And that will unfortunately continue to happen. It will
continue, yeah.
The police chief says that he is apparently satisfied with the way his force is, and that he takes no moral responsibility and will not give up his seat in power.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, disgusting.
It is. Thank you for sharing that with us, Debrose. But this is what I'm saying to you people. Since we launched the Girl Child campaign, daily I will get at least 5 to 12 emails like these, alerting me to some other part of the world, some other part of the UK, that these things are happening to. And just to let you know, Debrose, this is not the youngest. We've had a 4-month-old baby girl.
No.
Yes,
oh,
it's harrowing. Sometimes since I've actually launched it, I think Culture will be my witness here, that we have felt so. Sometimes it's just too much. The information that comes and what human beings could do to babies and children, it's just too much. But you know what? Like we said, you know, we do not apologize for the information that we're going to be giving out, because we need you out of your comfort zone.
Exactly. It's about awareness. It's about the sharing of information. Sometimes the truth hurts and it needs to be put out there. We can't act as if it's not happening.
Ginja says, Debrose, the Black Rose, right, the founder of Natural November. And for those of you who are again new to the show, please remember that our feature is sponsored by Ank down there at 10 Adelaide Grove, Shepherd's Bush, W12, and there you can get the best in organic herbs, black castor oil, Nubian heritage products, merengue to make your lingo, all kinds of good stuff down there. For more information, give them a call on 0208 743 1985 or 7957 919 877. So, Debrose, Right, just before the news, I was giving you a little tease there, really, because this is not the first time you've been on Wilde Talk,
No.
but the last time you were here was because you had come forward to answer some of your critics, or one particular critic. And if you are listening in, sis, you know, Debrose says she's got no problem talking to you, because the last time you were here was to, when I say justify, but to explain why at your events it is women and men who have natural hair only can hold a stall. And we had a sister who was a bit incensed because she felt that you know, her products was as good as everybody else. They were natural, and the fact that she had a weave or whatever it was shouldn't have precluded her from the event. And you know, you articulately explained the rationale as to why that couldn't happen.
Yes.
So I don't want us to go back over old ground. I just want to ask you, have you been stirring any more waves?
Not really, just more of the same, basically. More people being made aware of the event, getting the information, inquiring about being an exhibitor or an advertiser or a sponsor, and challenging the information that I have passed on to them in regards to the requirements and so forth. So it's basically just been more of the same but with different people, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the debate and the discussion with people, so that I can explain to them the reasons why. And some of them, even though they do understand, they're still not very accepting. They don't seem to, they understand, but they still don't understand why.
They don't accept.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, but the question I'm going to ask you on behalf of some of our listeners who don't know, because they're thinking National November and they're counting on their finger, January, February, March, April, November. Right, Natural November, and I suppose the tagline is in May.
In May.
So first and foremost, what is Natural November?
Okay, Natural November is a biannual natural cultural hair, health, wealth and beauty event. This is the fourth one of its kind, taking place next Sunday, which is Sunday the 5th of May, Bank Holiday Sunday, at Hammersmith Town Hall between 11 and 7 o'clock. It's taking place in May. May, Natural November get bigger and better because it's 6 months after the November event. I decided to do 2 events a year because of the interest that I received, the encouragement and support that I received in regards to the first ever event. It was only meant to be once a year, but I have been encouraged to do it twice a year, and I'm happy to do so for as long as the event continues to grow, for as long as people want the event to take place. They would see all of the exhibitors. There are 8 different categories. The categories are accessories, arts and crafts, education, children, fashion, hair, health and holistic. I've missed one out somewhere. But basically there's 8 different categories. There's going to be about 60 different exhibitors.
Wow.
All of them will be wearing their hair natural. None of the exhibitors are allowed to wear weaves, wigs, extensions, relaxers. They are not even allowed to blow dry their natural hair. The reason being is because I do not want to give the impression that I condone my brothers and sisters wearing their hair artificial or looking more European in the way that they wear their hair.
Right, hold on, I'm going to stop you there because I know that Ginja's going to come in a bit later and she's going to start to unpick that. But in terms of some of the products on sale, all right, again, natural, what would people be going there and finding, especially around the food?
Okay, there will be a selection for the last 3 events. In regards to food and catering, you could buy fish, vegetarian, vegan and raw food, but I decided to scale down because I don't think people If people want to eat fish, they can go home and they can eat fish. This is a health event, so I'm scaling down. You'll be able to...
Pardon the pun.
Yes, exactly. You'll be able to try some vegetarian, vegan and raw cuisine. I myself am a raw foodist. I don't eat anything that's cooked. There will be some fantastic caterers there providing tasty cuisine which you may not have tried before. Come and have a try, don't be sceptical, see what it's like, speak to the exhibitors. They're very knowledgeable in what they do. So that's the food. In regards to the products, if people are selling hair and beauty products, they have to be as natural as possible. They can't contain any or too many chemicals. The food has to be as natural as possible. In regards to the education, we have been miseducated, so there will be a lot of books and DVDs and information coming from a Afrocentric viewpoint. And things with the children as well, basically, because children are free and so are elders. I will always make it free for the children and the elders to attend.
All right,
and
let's define elders, yeah, because I consider myself an elder as young as I may look.
You do, you look very young, yes. You might not get through as an elder, but you have to get in.
Right, but when you say elders, we're talking 60 plus.
Yeah, 60 upwards.
Okay,
yes.
Then that is beautiful. And children, again, what do you define as up to the age of?
Up to the age of 16.
Right, that is good. And you know why I love that is because as our sisters, sometimes we have 3 or 4, or however many children. So if they're thinking, oh my goodness, I can't bring them all, they will know that up to the age of 16 that there will be no entrance fee, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes. The children, they can come, they can play chess. I've got Richard Weeks there. He's trying to promote chess within the black community. I think chess is one of the most... I'm still a novice myself, but I love the idea of chess. The fact that it teaches children how to plan ahead.
Strategize.
Strategizing, forward thinking, anticipating the next move of whoever. And also it encourages children.
The magazine really did well, but tell us about the magazine and what you aim to accomplish with it.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Yes, it was my first attempt. The magazine, basically, it will come out